Hey Charlie, it's time for our video. Let's get all set. Okay. Oh yeah, let's get that belly out. Hi, I'm Bob, XRayBob, Bob Grossman. Perhaps I'm your teacher. And I thought we'd shoot this little video so you can get acquainted with me. So I've got a list of questions provided by my fellow instructor that should help you reveal who Bob Grossman is. So first we'll start with food, favorite food. For me, the favorite food is the unripe white nectarine. I'm a vegan, so I like fruit and vegetables and beans and legumes. I don't like spending all my time talking about why I'm a vegan. Let's just say I have control issues, and choosing my diet is one area of my life that I can control. So the white nectarine, you should try one. My favorite music, I like listening to a wide variety of music. I'm a bit dated, so I'll often be listening to Young or Steely Dan or Grateful Dead or the Beatles. I also like classical or jazz that has a melody. These are not very handsome. Oh, look at all the clutter in the background. All right. My favorite movies or actors and actresses, well, I like stupid comedies. So we can start with Mel Brooks in Blazing Saddles. And we can move on to Steve Martin in The Jerk. We can go to Bridesmaids or Anchorman or Office Space. All those are fantastic movies, and often I'll try and include obscure cultural references and quotes from them within my lecture. Hopefully I'm not too dated for you. Alright, I also like any superhero film, so perhaps I'll go see The Avengers tonight in IMAX. Alright, books. A wide range again here. I like fiction, like Stephen King. I like fantasy fiction, like the George R.R. Martin books, The Game of Thrones. When I'm reading nonfiction, it might be something like Malcolm Gladwell's The Tipping Point, or an essay by John Ronson, or Joshua Foer. I did read 50 Shades of Grey, and I was very disappointed as a radiographer. I was hoping we'd go into contrast and bit depth, and we never got there. Alright, what inspires me is seeing students teach other students. It shows me that one student has gotten it, and I love to hear students teach other students how to position something, or a formula, or how some of the science works, or how some of the equipment works, and I get an enormous kick out of watching past students teach future students. And seeing students conquer their fear. A lot of students come in and they're not very comfortable with math and science, and if I do my job right, I can help you get past that and see the little epiphany, the light bulb go on when you get a concept. Who is my hero and why? Alright, so I have two answers. One is Stephen Colbert, Jon Stewart, Bill Maher, people that get to rant and rave on TV and also fight for the good cause. Another hero, though, recently found is Dennis Bowman of digitalradiographysolutions.com, and you'll be seeing a lot of his videos if you take my class. He's a guru on digital, and he is my answer man. And so you might want to check out his website and all his fantastic technique charts. Alright, what do I do for fun? Is I take Charlie here for walks, and take him for hikes, and be outside. Enjoy that. Hopefully this summer I'll play more tennis. Charlie is not any good at tennis, so we won't involve him in that. I also used to do a lot of swimming and bicycling, but becoming a dog owner, we sort of limited that and focused more on the hikes. Alright, how do I relieve stress in my life? Is I build some amazing spreadsheets and lists. And once it goes on the spreadsheet or the list, I feel a lot more organized and feel like things are under control. Also, getting outside, hiking, kayaking, that's a big stress relief. You know, it helps you get into the moment and forget about all the baggage you might be carrying around and having rattling in your mind. And what can I tell you about myself that surprises us or you? Well, certainly not that I love the sound of my own voice. I certainly do. This is my second career, so that might surprise you. I've only been a radiographer since 2010. When I chose to change careers, I thought about teaching, I thought about stand-up comedy, and I ended up with radiography, which sort of combined them both for me. Another thing I like to do to relieve stress is tell jokes, lighten the mood. As a student, I used to do that all the time and compete with the teacher for center of attention, but now as the teacher, I am the center of the attention. So Maybe that surprises you. The first career was as a physicist, developing biotech instruments used to sequence DNA and decode DNA. And when we get into DNA and RNA in our radiation biology class, I can regale you with some additional stories like that. All right, well, I hope this little video helps you to get to know your new instructor. And I have additional videos out there. Look me up on YouTube under XRayBob. And they're not nearly as personal, and they're a lot more focused on math and formulas and transformers and other exciting equipment-based things. Okay, this is XRayBob. I'm out. Boy, Charlie, you don't seem too excited.